Love is here, love is everywhere. Reach inside your soul and let love take control. It's all we need. There is no guarantee, but love your neighbor as yourself. It will set you free. Nicci Canada. Well, my real name is Shauna Canada. My grandmother named me Nicci with 2 C's. She gave me that nickname, and Nicci is just something I've always been ever since I was a little girl. So as far as I'm concerned, Nicci Canada has just always been my name. Nicci Canada is multifaceted. I'm not just a singer. You know, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm an actor, but y'all just don't know it yet. I'm sorry. I don't know, it's passion is what drives what I do. That's like my wheels. You know, I probably have quit the music industry 2 or 3 times a year. It's really honestly what keeps me going in this. There's been many a nights, you know, I have woke up, I'm gonna tell you, I'm schizophrenic when it comes to the music. But the passion that burns within inside of me is what keeps me going. It's just what keeps me going. So that's really the best way I can describe it. When people hear my music, I want people to experience love, passion, and worship. You're what is forever true all day. My writing process consists of, I may doodle a little bit. When I write, I start off with a blank sheet of paper and I just begin to write my thoughts about how I feel when that track is playing. And then what I do is that I take this paper full of words and I put it together to paint a picture. And that's, you know, and that's where we get Nicci Canada music. My heart is glad, unshakable for you. You've got me pondering, I'm wondering about the things I've heard. Rhema words, Selah, Selah. In Selah, what it means is that at the end of the day, God is not concerned with all of that, which we feel that we have to do in order to get to Him. All He wants is just us, and that's relationship. And I think that for so long, that's what I was missing, the simplicity of it all. And so I will say that when I wrote Selah, it was, I experienced freedom when I wrote Selah. Who are some of my musical inspirations? Let's see, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday, Jill Scott, Gnarls Barkley, wow, Chrisette Michele, Sarah Vaughan. I hadn't really, but I never grew up on these artists. Well, you know, Jill Scott, Chrisette Michele, they're you know, fairly new if you talk about people like Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday. I never really grew up on any jazz artists, so I didn't know anything about jazz. I just know that when I opened my mouth, jazz came out. So at first, you know, I kept thinking, well, who do I sound like? I couldn't, being that I grew up in the church, I kept thinking, well, who do I sound like? So I began to, you know, search artists out like Billie Holiday, you know, Nina Simone. And I kept thinking, wow, you know, once I heard their voices, I was like, okay, I'm able to, I could connect. There was somebody out there that I was like, okay, I'm familiar with this. This is more of my style, you know. So as I began to listen to them more and more, there was just a lot of things in their styles, and I kind of pulled from each and every one of them. And this is what you get, Nicci Canada. My name is Nicci Canada. I'm a jazz soul singer. I'm actually from Charleston, West Virginia, but I've been living here in Charlotte, North Carolina for the last 8 years.